Saturdays, man. Saturdays and Sundays. God, that was my weekend, and it was as much pro wrestling as I could get a hold of. So, especially Clash of Champions too, because that was during the week.
No, yeah, for sure.
So.
Yeah, I know, man. And on that note, welcome everybody
Hello.
back to Frequency 140. How
That's
y'all
right.
doing?
Well, I'm sorry. We're talking about wrestling.
No,
There you go. That's what happens.
well, we're going to talk about more about wrestling.
Okay, well then we're in the right
be,
place then.
Yeah,
Perfect.
exactly. So this is going to be the Bash in Berlin prediction videos. So, what happened?
You
John?
caught my attention. I did not realize we had a James E. Cornette figure.
Oh yeah, I know. He looks angry, doesn't he? Looks like he just watched a King Omega match. Like it's Twinkle Toes McFinger Bang.
We love you. We love you, James E.
Yeah.
We do.
Go
Absolutely.
Yeah, go check out the experience and become a Cult of Cornette member. Trust me.
Get you a triple classic at Wendy's and do what you need to do. I mean, heck, again, if you would even just give us a phone call, anything you want to do, we'll send you a gift card for Wendy's. Right?
No, yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I'm down with that.
I'll try to talk to Wendy herself and see if I can get like a lifetime.
Just for a simple hello, how are you? Because trust me, James E. Cornette, yes,
he's one of the greatest.
The Cult of Cornette.
Yeah. Greatest managers of all time.
That's what it is. All right.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sorry.
I apologize.
Well, it's good, man.
Right.
No, it's why it's there.
All right.
But, all right. So we're going to start off with the WWE Women's Tag Team Championship.
Okay.
So it's the Unholy Union versus Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill.
Okay.
I'd imagine this would probably be towards the beginning of the show. So I think it'll be a good match. The one they had one of the last pay-per-views is pretty dang good, and I think though that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are going to win this match because I have a feeling that they let the Unholy Union win back at the Clash at the Castle just because of where it was.
Right.
So I mean
you're establishing you have to.
And you want to get that crowd reaction to get them, to be like, okay, we're going to take these people seriously and, we're going to cheer them on and everything. So I mean, I get why they did it, So I do think that Bianca and Jade will probably win it back. It'll probably be some kind of thing to where maybe at the Rumble they have like a little tiff or something, maybe in the Rumble match. Then we have a WrestleMania match.
Word.
And
then the Mega Powers explode.
Exactly.
Yeah,
they get their own handshake.
I tell you, man, I agree with you on this one.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at the competitors, I can
That's
say
be awesome match.
Bar none. I truly enjoy women's professional wrestling.
Oh yeah,
especially in the 21st century.
Yeah,
I mean,
awesome.
it's evolved so much, right?
Mm-hmm.
I do believe you. I agree with that assessment. I don't know, man. We've come so far, with women's professional wrestling, and we've talked about so many clips and many shows and whatnot. But they started out, basically they were filler, right? They're just filler. Now, man, they're main events, dude. They're main events for WrestleMania. They're main event. They got their own Royal Rumble, the whole thing. But I agree with you. I think we're setting up a, kind of like a Mega Powers type thing.
Yeah,
I agree with that
for sure. Yeah, I mean they're both, jacked to the gills. And
Right.
Probably like the most athletic people in the locker room.
What is your take on? And again, and that's the thing that a lot of people have kind of talked about this. Jade Cargill. I mean, what do you think? I mean, because there's been a lot of.
Yeah, I mean, I think that she's exceptional because, I don't think that she's quite the wrestler that Bianca is.
Right.
Like with the acumen of it all.
Man, dude,
I mean, she's got everything else.
Yes.
In like tenfold.
Physicality, athleticism, and I mean, she has a charisma, and like she literally, like when she hits the room, people are like,
you're like, whoa, she's got the warrior factor.
Do you think, and this is not a knock, this is a good thing in the sense that I think, and I've recognized this, nothing to AEW, but coming from that whole thing, and then actually having to go to the,
the big time,
the training center and the whole thing, and she wasn't handed. No, you have to adapt, you have to adjust, and because we do things a different way, and I know it was rocky from the start. But I'm like you. I think she's hitting her stride.
Yeah.
And I think having Bianca Belair with her allows her, that opportunity to be like, hey, this how this world is. Because Bianca Blair, man, that's
Oh
that's
yeah, dude.
hey,
She's EST, man.
oh, I mean, anytime, man,
Yeah,
that's
it's so
right,
good.
right.
Yeah.
So I think that that's a great pairing because
Mhm.
you know not only do you have a I won't call her a veteran, but Bianca Blair is experienced. She's definitely a captain of a team. You know what I'm saying? Like if you need experience or advice or anything from anyone, that would uh, I think you couldn't get any better than that. So right on, I agree with
Yeah.
you. I think that's a very good prediction for what's going to happen in that match.
Yeah, right on, right on.
Cool.
Let's move on to the next one. This is my favorite match of the night for
Right.
sure. CM Punk versus Drew McIntyre strap match, dude.
Oh,
And I don't know who the hell that's going to win this. I really, really don't. I mean, if I had to put money on it, storyline wise, if I was booking it, I would let Punk win.
Yep.
Since he lost at SummerSlam.
yep.
And then you have the blow off match at Bad Blood because that's going to be the Hell in the Cell match.
Right.
It's got to be.
You got your the threefer right in the
Yeah.
rubber match. I agree. No,
Yeah.
I mean, see, these are easy for us because we're kind of watching and see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
I like the fact that again with both of these entertainers, these wrestlers, right?
Mm-hmm.
CM Punk, Drew McIntyre, two veterans. I've been watching these guys since the mid 2000s.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? These gentlemen have grown into the professionals that they are, and I believe they're going to put on a great match, tell a great story.
Yeah. And the match at SummerSlam was awesome. I heard so many people complaining about that match. I'm like, dude, it was so good. That's wrestling.
What
dude.
they're looking for
That's
is
a storyline,
right. They're looking
dude.
for the everything. They're looking for, and
Yeah,
it's
they
like
want it all. They want the kitchen sink all at once, and that's not how
that's
this
not
works.
how this works. You got to tell a
Like,
story, man.
Exactly.
You know,
and I'm one of those people that get invested by that.
right.
And like Punk is Punk and Drew, like you just said, I mean, are two of the best at it.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's just watching gold on your TV.
It's
screen,
literally you're
you know.
it's handed to you. I
Mhm.
mean, so I think that this is probably going to be one of the more standout ones, and I believe
Oh,
because
yeah,
they
no, I
are
think it'll be the
they are the
match of the night,
professionals,
easy.
right? They are. You know,
Mhm.
it's like Undertaker and Mankind. It's like Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart. You know, these are two cats that literally they epitomize what professionalism is about, and they've been in it long enough. And even with all the everything this that and the other, CM Punk, look, man, y'all can hate on CM Punk all you
Oh,
want,
no,
what
yeah,
right?
It's stupid.
The bottom line is that the dude has balls.
Mm-hmm.
He has enough balls to believe in himself, whether he fails or whether
Yeah.
he rises.
Yeah.
MMA. I mean, the dude got his ass. He don't. He don't give a. That doesn't matter.
Yeah, but Mickey Gall,
Right.
and then like
None of that
Truth
matters.
Jackson, and,
Because we all know that in the professional wrestling world, when we hear that,
cult personality, yeah,
it's
people,
on.
People lose their mind,
Right. Because he has the ability to walk that line between what is, entertainment and reality. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
He's always been that way.
No, and all of his promos, everything, man.
He's like literally, he's almost like he's
been.
been the one that's walked you and be like, come on with me. Come on with me, because we're going to go through this together. We're going to watch all of it.
It's just like Rhodes and Flair. I mean, like,
Right.
he's just that dang good.
Yep.
He just is.
And McIntyre, his evolution from what he was beginning, to what he is now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, absolutely. He is awesome.
Drew McIntyre. Right on, man. Right on.
Mhm.
So I agree with you. This is going to be, if anything, I think they have the opportunity. I hope they do steal the show.
Oh, yeah. No, I think they will. I mean,
because
easy.
It's experience. It's unless again, but we have to deal with backstage writers and bookers.
Mhm.
And
Yeah, I mean, the only other thing I can think of is if Drew wins, then maybe that's the way Punk brings the cell match up. But
Yep.
I mean, I could see that, but I mean, I think Punk's winning this one. I really do.
Yeah.
I think it makes more sense. And then Drew gets madder, because it all started out with him being obsessed and praying about it, that he'd get hurt. And so I think it just makes more sense for Drew to be the one to bring up Hell in a Cell.
Well, we talked about,
and then he'll probably win that match, I would think.
Okay, so that's what we talked about. Even just, I didn't realize we were talking about. I was talking about watching Classic Champions, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, the Clash of the Champions that I remember the most was the third of the trifecta of Steamboat and Flair.
Mm-hmm.
Flair won the championship.
Mm-hmm.
Terry Funk was at ringside.
Yeah, he put him through the table. Yeah,
and the bag on the head. I mean, the whole shebang. I mean, it was like, oh my God, I think this is kind of what they're going at the angle of.
Mm-hmm.
Right, you're gonna have that. They're gonna build up to that.
Yeah, they're gonna build it up somehow,
and then we're gonna leap off.
Yeah,
and I just hope that they do it right. I would like to see Cody Rhodes. I'd like to see Randy Orton. I like to see some folks that Kevin Owens. You know what I'm saying? Like I literally like. Come on, let's get some. Even now, that's what's crazy is we consider those veterans.
Yeah, I know.
what? That's how old we are.
Yeah.
So.
No, that's totally cool, man.
But I agree with your prediction for sure.
Okay. So we're both in agreement on those
we're 2 for 2 on these one.
All right. So the next one we got coming up is everybody's gonna start booing at this guy. I swear, dude. So it'll be Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley versus Dominic Mysterio and Liv Morgan in a mixed tag match, which you don't see a lot of those nowadays. But
no.
When they do them, I mean, usually they're, if WWE does them, it's pretty good.
The mixed tag team thing always kind of, I'm like, well, what direction are they going to go? How are they going to go with it? But I do like the fact that here we have, oh my goodness, Dominic.
No,
We've watched you since you were a little tyke, right? We have, and now here we are, and still again, you still just not understand.
Yeah, his best Eddie Guerrero haircut.
Yeah, I mean he is
circa 2000.
Right.
It's so good.
But I do want. I'm just going to be
Dominic, man. It's so funny.
I do too. I mean, I think he is taking the aspects of again the entertainment side of things, and with the fact with his his how he was trained, how he was raised, his family. He's a Guerrero.
Yeah, of course.
Right.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
No. Yeah.
No, I just say that because I want to make sure everybody catches on that, right?
Yeah.
Y'all remember that? Yeah. See, that's the
06,
thing. That's the thing. That's right.
Yeah.
So the kid's been in the business a while, right? He knows how this works. He knows the gimmicks.
Yeah, he knows what to do and what not to do.
Right.
And he was raised right.
Right.
Despite his character on screen.
That's right. And I enjoy watching him because he is. I think he is a great professional wrestler. He's an entertainer, man. But I do want to see him get his ass whooped by Rhea Ripley. Just bend him over and just please, he deserves it. I hope they give him some fair time in the ring. That's what I can say to that one.
Yeah, I know. I'm sure they'll have like a moment between Rhea and Dominic. I mean, they almost have to during the match.
She needs to just beat him down.
Get your hands on him because I mean, I don't know where they're gonna end that storyline, but I mean, if we're going towards Bad Blood, I mean, I would imagine it's going to be a singles match between Rhea and Liv.
Yes, that's what they're. That obviously.
Yeah, so I mean, that would be one to make,
right?
But I mean, it would be kind of funny if I
want to see
Dominic versus Rhea.
Does he not deserve it?
No, he does. He absolutely.
He's been asking for it.
Yeah, he's a terrible person. Like the character.
He's a brat, man. He's just he's a spoiled brat, and I mean, Mammy is done, and come on.
But you kind of want to hold on to that kind of heat and booing that he has, though.
I'm hoping that this story will go to the point, and I'm just again predictions, right? So we got the female, we got the Ripley and we got the Liv Morgan, match being built up. I hope they take Dominic and that's what I want is just slap him down, beat him down, give him a good life lesson. Just go back home, kid. Yeah. In about 6 months, and then he re-debuts, and maybe he's something else. There's a lot of opportunity for this.
There is.
He's got to do his part too now.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, I don't know, man. It's kind of tough to call who might win this one. I mean, personally, for me, if I was gonna do it, I'd have Mysterio and Morgan win.
Whether you build towards,
because you got to. I would think you would have to build towards Bad Blood,
right,
on that one.
And this is, that's what we're doing though. It's the intermediate, So,
well, I mean, it is what it is.
It is what it is. But I agree with you absolutely. You're building a story. I want to see these moments. I want to see these spots.
So, I mean, you'd say you'd rather see Damian Priest and Rhea win, but get maybe their hands on Dominic for a little bit after the match.
So yes, absolutely. So that's my prediction is, and okay. I think honestly, I think that maybe we're kind of working towards something like that.
Yeah. Yeah. No, for sure. Okay. So you got
Damian.
Yeah. You got Damian, Rhea.
Yep.
And then I got Mysterio and Liv. So that's the first one we're disagreeing on.
I
So
just seeing that the seeds planted. There's so many different variables that can go with the storyline, and that's hey man, that's all props to not only the athletes, but everybody that's going down, the producers. And I hate using the word professional wrestling, but it's just what it is, guys.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
hey, it's
It's
fine.
everybody
I love.
that's working it all up.
Yeah,
I think if they do it right, this could be a good one.
yeah, for sure,
Yep.
absolutely. All right, so like we're gonna go on to the next one. For the undisputed WWE Championship, it's Cody Rhodes versus Kevin Owens.
Oh
Now I think this will be a great match, but I just do not see Cody losing.
no,
I mean, no way in hell
no
is he
way,
losing.
no.
I mean, it's too early. Like, there's just no way.
Unless they want to get funky, and I don't mind that either. I really
Yeah,
don't. I really don't,
true.
because I'm always
Yeah.
about a curveball.
Yeah, I mean,
But I don't necessarily see it.
I just don't want it with Cody. You know.
Well,
I know what you mean though. I'm okay with it if it's like maybe like what they did with Braun Breaker and Sami Zayn, at SummerSlam,
Yeah.
where Zayn actually won, then Breaker beat him later. Like,
in all honesty, and I know a lot of people are going to hate this, I think with Cody, man, and I love Cody Rhodes. I saw him do the moonsault off the cage in the Phillips Arena when it was AEW before the pandemic. I was live, right, and I love Cody Rhodes.
Great
I even got to see him wrestle amateur at Lassiter, so I know the kid, not kid, the young man, the man, the champion, in the sense of I know he's. I mean, he is the second coming. He is what he should be, right?
No, he's definitely great, man. He stepped out of his brother and his dad's shadow for sure, and made something of himself.
I think for me personally, it's a lot at once, and I'm trying to. I'm like you. Of course, he's not going to lose.
Yeah, no, I'm 10,000%.
When does he lose though? How? What is it? What are we? Is this going to be another Hulk Hogan?
Well, I mean, actually, yeah, I think so. I think you'll see the reverse thing of what happened with Reigns. So, like, it will, except, now.
But he's got to defend. He's got to defend. He's got to defend. I mean, he's got to keep.
And
he has been.
To. So, I mean, it's, I think that, everybody's cheering him now. And then, like I said, it'll be a reverse Roman Reigns.
Yeah.
Like, then people are going to boo him. And they're going to be like, well, you've been champion for too long. It'll be the Cena type effect thing. And eventually he'll be the bad guy. And yeah, it'll still be just as big. He'll still be just as big of a star as he ever has been. It's just he'll be on a different, foot this time. It's just not now.
I think a lot of times when I watch Cody,
it'll take about a year and a half.
Right. And this is a good and a bad thing. Because I think, and this, as always in wrestling, that's kind of the story. Like when I watch it, I'm like, well, who can beat him?
Mm-hmm.
Who's actually going to beat him? Because he's overcome and done this and done that.
I think but they'll do a good job of building people because Triple H is in charge.
That is the key point. I like that. Yeah.
Because, I mean, it ain't Vince. I mean, Vince was doing a terrible job at that.
But
at least in the later years.
No,
in the
absolutely.
Early years, he was great at it, but he just lost his touch.
Well, it was pioneering things, right?
Yeah, he just lost his touch. And that's really what it came down to. It happens. And even in professional sports.
Right.
Like Bill Belichick lost his touch.
Right.
To me.
Right.
I mean, it's just, there's only so much you're going to do. You're going to peak eventually.
I'm going to say this right now, and I know I'm jumping ahead a little bit, but I hope, for the sake of the art and the sport and the what we love of professional wrestling, that what's going to happen is that eventually what we're doing is that we have a kind of like a Hulk Hogan, Ultimate Warrior. We have a Cody Rhodes, Braun Breaker.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Title versus title.
Because it's
winner take all.
Yeah.
Can you see this? Cool. Can you see this happening?
Yeah. If like 2 more WrestleManias down the road.
Rhodes, Steiner.
Oh, dude. Yeah. I didn't even think about it that way, but that would be cool. Yeah.
So I'm like I said, I just hope that, and I agree with you. I think with Triple H being involved now, they're not going to jump the shark. They're trying to actually be logical and writing out rational storylines for anybody that loves professional wrestling and sports entertainment to follow.
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely.
So, yeah, Cody's going to win this one.
Yeah. All right. So we're on to the next one, the World Heavyweight Championship. Gunther versus Randy Orton.
Yes.
And like, dude, this is going to be a great match. That one
Absolutely.
they had at the King of the Ring was so good.
Yep.
And
Ring general versus, I mean, just an all-time ring legend.
oh yeah, like
Yeah.
15-time world champion,
Yes, sir.
something
The
just
Viper.
crazy. Done everything possible.
Much respect for Randy Orton.
Punted everybody. That
That's
was
right.
a legend.
That's right.
Been the legend killer.
Mm-hmm.
That
mm-hmm.
oh god, I love that storyline so much. But yeah, all right. So Gunther versus Randy. Who you got, man?
I'm going Randy Orton.
Mm.
I'm going Randy Orton.
You brave soul.
Yeah, of
there.
course. Well, I'm looking at, again, we look at
Miss
the past two exchanges, King of the Ring and
Mhm.
and then we had this King of the Ring, and then of course you had Orton that challenged Gunther just to make sure, to kind of. But again, it was proven. Okay, well Gunther is a wrestling machine, y'all. He is the ring general, and I am taking nothing away from Gunther. I appreciate not only that his physical attributes, but the fact that he has disciplined himself to get himself in shape.
Oh,
have you seen the pictures of this man before?
Yeah,
he dude has transformed, and
he looked like Fat Lesnar,
right?
And
even on the same specs, it's kind of like the same way with Randy Orton. If you look at him in OVW, right?
Yeah, he's chubby.
Yeah,
he's got
dude,
that baby meat going.
The Viper is lean and mean, and I'm just saying, that's what it is, right?
Man. He's chill as hell.
But
and when he came back this year, man, he looks huge.
Yeah, right on. And with that being the veteran, I think this is going to be the one. He's going to get this one. He's going to get this one.
Okay, man.
It's going to turn around and be. But I'm telling you, I feel he's going to get this one.
Okay,
that's mine.
All right, I disagree, man. I think Gunther's got this one all day. I think that it'll kind of solidify him,
right,
in a way by beating Randy. Because,
right.
I mean, Randy don't need it.
No, you're right.
But I mean, Randy is Randy.
He's Randy Orton, baby. He's a Viper. At any point, any point, he could strike, and it's done.
These three men are like, let's see, this match, the Cody match with Owens, and CM Punk's match with McIntyre, I think are going to be the three that just absolutely steal everything.
Right on.
I mean, like, I don't see any of these matches being bad, and like with Gunther and Randy, I mean, they've already proved it.
Right. Well, I think
that was the best match at King of the Ring. Period.
Well, you brought it up, and I agree with that. I think because we have a different regime that's running things, writing things, producing things.
Yeah, doing it right.
You know what I'm saying? Right. So like you just said, those match, dude, this isn't even like and I'm not knocking it, but it's not like one of the big four, you know what I'm saying?
No.
It's just what it is, but they've lined it up. They've written it correctly to the point you're like, dude, this is going to be a good show, bro.
Yeah,
Great show.
This ain't In Your House 17.
Right, man. Good reference. Yeah. Right. Throw that up there.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, definitely. Hey man, In Your Houses, man.
Man.
Yeah, thanks, Dad, for spending all that money.
Well, that was a bad thing because that's what they hooked us. Because that's the same thing. I told my parents, I'm like, you don't have to spend the $40-$50. It's only like
20 or something.
Yeah, it was like $15-$20. You know. But then when you got it, you're like,
oh, this is why.
I'm rehashing Prime Time and Superstars, but we're just kind of.
You just changed.
I got to pay for it. Okay, but no, yeah.
They walk out through the front door. And
right. Oh, God.
Yeah, we'll have to do like a show on In Your Houses. That'd be fun.
There's absolutely
because there's a few things that
and there's a good history behind that too. How it came to be. Right. Good call, man. Cool. Good call.
All right, so let's do the rundown real quick before we get out of here.
Yep.
All right, so for the WWE Women's Tag Team Champs, we agreed. We think that Bianca Belair and Jade Cargill are going to walk out of there.
Yes.
For the CM Punk Drew McIntyre match, we both agreed on that one. CM Punk comes out looking like roses. Now we did disagree on this one. So Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley versus Dominic and Liv Morgan. Yep. Like I took Dominic and Liv, and you took Damian and Rhea.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so undisputed
stand
champ.
by that.
We agreed on that one. It was Cody and Owens. It was Cody walking out. And then of course this last one we were just talking about, Gunther versus Randy. We disagree on that. So with that, I wanted to introduce something.
Okay.
I wanted to put some stakes on this because we'll do an after video.
Okay.
Of what happens. It won't be like a full episode. It'll be kind of like a clip or something. We'll just kind of see
Brother
who
Ben
loses
throwing them on in there. All right, come on.
Like, all right. Now you left this over here a long time ago. This is your SummerSlam 1990. Oh, God. But I got my Royal Rumble big box 1990 as well.
Okay.
So are you willing to put this on the line if you lose?
Gosh. So if
how,
I win,
how confident are
so,
you in Randy Orton right now, buddy?
All right, so so if I lose my SummerSlam 90 VHS.
Yep.
If I win, I get your Royal Rumble 90.
That's right.
Oh gosh. Hmm.
TikTok, man.
I know, dude. All right.
Time's
Yeah, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll
wasted.
do it. I'll do it. I do feel like
All
that.
right.
I feel like that bonus like it's like the bonus question in trivia. Like it's gonna make a break. I do feel
Yeah.
like Orton's gonna walk away with this one.
All right.
I'll do that.
All right.
All right.
Awesome.
That's
Awesome.
cool.
Cool.
Deal.
All right. Deal.
Mega powers. Yes. All right.
Yeah,
Very
man.
cool.
All right. But speaking of mega powers, hey, like pretty much all through the month of November, we're going to be doing a lot of wrestling content.
Yes. Well, we
So
got to.
yeah. No, we got the tag teams of the
Mhm.
80s, tag teams of the 90s.
Yep.
We can do that whole little series.
Awesome.
And then in October, it'll be all horror stuff. I just want to kind of give everybody kind of a rundown of what's to come over the schedule here.
Right on.
So we'll do the franchise face-off where we take the big three franchises: Nightmare on Elm Street, Halloween, and Halloween, A Nightmare on Elm Street, and Friday the 13th. And we kind of rank them one by one. So, and then the next two episodes out for like clearing out Halloween will be our Halloween special, and it's gonna be called "Would I Survive?"
Oh, okay.
And we put ourselves in the scenarios in between these killers. So
right.
we get to see if we will live or die in these movies.
All right.
And we'll see what decisions we make.
And
then,
this is gonna be awesome.
Let's see. The next episode, the next full episode coming out is going to be the Wrestling Freestyle Part 2.
Okay.
It'll be coming out this Friday, so you got that to look forward to. Plus this clip with the predictions.
And please, again, it's just us talking.
Yeah,
it's
no,
not.
it's just an opinion.
Yeah,
and if you lose your mind in the comment section, man, you know,
okay.
I got a few choice words, but I want someone. I got a certain somebody I want to show this clip.
Right, there you go. I got you.
So I'm not going to use that kind of language
Right,
just
no,
yet.
No,
you
got
know?
you.
But
Well, we need,
but don't worry. Well, the language is coming.
Patreon, y'all.
Don't-
Anything.
yeah.
I mean, we got all these things. So.
Oh yeah. Visit us.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, visit us on Patreon. We got that. You can look it up. Frequency 140 podcast. With that being said, please like, share, subscribe, ring the bell for notifications. Like I said, we'll be coming at you every 2 weeks, the full episode. Unless we put out a part 1 and part 2, we'll do a back to back on each Fridays. Because let's bring back TGIF. Why not?
There you go.
Thank God
I
it's
like
Friday.
that. There you go.
And then let's see. You can visit us on Instagram at F140pod. You can tag us, do whatever you want to. Send us videos, leave us comments.
Share,
do all the social media things.
That's
please.
necessary.
And please, and with that note, I'll send it back to you, buddy.
Geeks, freaks, and nerds unite.
Peace.
Thank you.